And while we play musical chairs here with our guest in the studio, let's remind you that you're watching Money TV. For more information, go to our website, MoneyTV.net, or call us toll-free, 888-259-4449. And now in the chair with me is Matt Chipman. He's the editor-in-chief of the Green Baron Report. Matt, always good to see you.
Glad to be here, Don.
You know, Matt, on this program over the years, we've talked about bull markets, we've talked about bear markets. We've got this stimulus thing going around Congress right now. It's a bull of a different color, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we're trying to put our finger on the details. Everybody wants to try to determine whether the next approved stimulus is truly going to go for the right causes.
Well, we basically actually lost track of the first half of the stimulus program, $700 billion. And we don't really know where it went, except maybe into the pockets of bonuses of Wall Street executives.
Which they're now trying to recover, I guess.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, it's, you know, obviously by the way the market traded on Tuesday, down 4%, after it looked like we had an approved package going forward, you know, that'll tell you what the public feels, the analysts, the investors feel about where things are going with these stimulus packages.
I mean, at this point in history, can you even imagine a lower approval rating of the U.S. Congress than what we have right now?
No, I certainly, they're not going to advertise those numbers now, especially under the new administration. We won't see that.
So, with all this going on, I mean, let's face it, you know, interest rates are in the cellar. So for someone who has capital they want to try to put to work, you're not going to gain anything from interest rates. There's nothing to gain there. You really need to put it to work in the investment markets, in the capital markets. There must be, and we know there are, some incredible bargains out there.
You know, that's the $64 million question, and I've heard that question asked on a lot of TV networks, shows like this right now. What do you do with your cash? You know, and you know, I'm looking at some areas that I think that where you can look. You know, we all know that metals, gold, silver, platinum, are starting to trend back up. Gold never really dropped too much, but that's a real popular area. But are you buying too high now? Are these stocks gone away from you? If you're looking in that area, I would always go back and focus on the management team. Look at JVs, maybe some smaller mining companies, gold companies that are really on their way up, that haven't broken out completely and gone crazy, and even if prices do come back down, they're going to survive and do well. So I like that area. There's a few other, you know, areas I like. I mean, that some of the stocks that have been overly sold and beaten up, you know, we're going to be continually coming out with more ideas on our site, focusing on those stocks.
Well, I think everyone who covers the markets and analyzes the markets agrees that there is an enormous amount of capital on the sidelines. And when it does come in, and it will, it's going to be something along the lines of a tsunami.
Yeah, I think we need you know, the market typically predicts where things are going to be 6 months from now. Everybody's looking for that so-called bottom, and there are a lot of indicators that say we haven't gotten there yet. And so I don't blame people for being cautious here, overly cautious, so to speak. But because there have been so many good companies that have really burned people recently. But there are ways to do your homework and to focus on companies that really have it going, regardless of what the economy does. If we go into a recession or even a depression, there are some companies that will still thrive. And it truly is. We think we do our homework before we talk about companies. You know, just like you do your homework when you invite someone to come on your show. We think we have it, and I recommend that people come and check us out.
Once again, the Green Baron Report. For more information, you can visit their website, thegreenbaron.com. Matt, as always, your insight's very valuable. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me on, Don.
Well, be sure to join me this weekend on the Money Wrap radio programs. We're going to talk about the bailout repayment terms, and our little guy is being shaken upside down here by the IRS. Unfortunately, that little guy, that's us. Again, Money Wrap Radio. For more information, find a station near you. Go to moneywrap.com. Call us right now, 888-259-4449, for free information in the mail about our featured guests, including Alpha Trade and Origin Oil. Again, 888-259-4449. When you do call, be sure and ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. It's free. It's in the email. We will not sell your email address. We will not give it away. 888-259-4449, or visit us at MoneyTV.net. That's the show again for this week. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you as always next week.